If you're using a blade or nail clippers to get rid of hand calluses, you need to stop. You're more likely to get an infection because they're not sterile, and you might also tear a bit too deep into the skin, which can lead to bacteria going inside your skin and causing an infection. Then you'll need to see a doctor to treat the infection, and you're just making problems worse for yourself. So avoid these. What you should actually do is, after you get back from the gym or doing any handiwork, you want to have a nice warm shower, and then when your hand is nice and moist and a bit softer, then you can wet a pumice stone and you can very gently rub over the top of the callus. Don't aggressively rub like this, because you're more likely to tear the skin, and that can lead to an infection as well, because pumice stone is not sterile either. After you've done that, you want to use a cream. So an intensive moisturizing cream is really important. And if you want, you can go a step extra and you can put some Vaseline on top. So Vaseline is not really a moisturizer, it's actually a petroleum jelly. And what it does is it stops moisture from escaping the skin. So if you've tried that and it's still not working, there are some other creams which are more intense that you can try. One of them is urea cream. So urea cream is normally 5% or 10%, and you'll see it often in things like a foot mask or a hand mask. And the reason is because it basically works like an acid. So there's also salicylic acid and lactic acid, which you can get in a cream or a gel, and you put that on, and then if you want, you can wear a cotton glove on top and go to sleep with that, and then in the morning your skin will be a lot softer and you can hopefully peel a little bit of the callus off. If the callus comes off really easily and it starts to tear into the healthy skin, you should stop, and then you should see a doctor or dermatologist or even a podiatrist, and hopefully they can help to remove the skin for you using sterile instruments. So when something is sterile, it means that there is no bacteria or fungus or anything on it that can introduce an infection to your skin. So you want to see them, and then also they can help to make sure that the wound is going to heal properly. If you go to the gym or do handiwork and you wear rings, you should take them off before you do anything because your skin can get caught between the ring and whatever you're holding. And I know because I wear a ring to the gym, even though I shouldn't. And I've started to develop a callus here on my hand because I know that the skin gets pinched between the ring and the bar that I'm holding with weight. Or maybe even on the pulley machine or the rowing machine or something like that. So avoid doing that. And then if you can also wrap your hand as well. So especially around the areas where you get calluses. So this is a kind of a sports wrapping that sticks to itself. So you don't need anything to really attach it. So you could just wrap your hand, probably not like this, but you want to protect this area, and also you want it to be nice and snug, but not too tight, so that you avoid anything rubbing on the skin. If you have gloves that you use to do your handiwork or to wear to the gym, then you want to make sure that those gloves are really well fitted onto your hand so that they don't slip and start to rub on your skin, which can lead to calluses forming. So there are also plasters that you can buy which have salicylic acid or lactic acid, and you can just stick the plaster on top. Another thing you could do to protect the skin if you've already got a callus and you don't want it to tear, you don't want it to get worse, is to use a hydrocolloid plaster. So these plasters are really thin, and also they stick to the skin and they stay there normally for about 3 to 7 days, and they will help to soften the skin and stop it from tearing if you really have to use your hands a lot. So you can use a hydrocolloid plaster. Even if you've teared the callus slightly, hydrocolloid plaster should hopefully help to get the skin to reattach to itself and to heal. So I hope you found this video helpful, and please avoid getting hand calluses in the first place. I will try to avoid wearing my ring at the gym next time, and generally try to moisturize your hands to stop calluses from forming. If you have any health conditions or you're not sure what to do about your hand calluses, avoid treating them yourself. Go and see a doctor, go and see a pharmacist and see what they've got, and they can also have a look and offer you advice, offer you any treatment that you need. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.